So for the last several years, I've been training really hard on the bench press with the goal of being able to walk in the gym and bench press 225 pounds one time, which is about to happen for the first time in my entire life right now.
There you go. Hell yeah! Boom.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, I will credit to Windler 531's strength training program, which I've been doing for several months, and that has driven my bench press from where I'd really never tested a max over 205 to now 225, as you have just visually seen with your own eyes, is my current bench press personal record. So thanks to Jim Windler for inventing that program, as it really was good on helping me get strict on the bench and figure out how to get my numbers up. I am abandoning personally the Windler 531 programming for a little while, because of the fact that I have a little bit of a tweak in my low back where I have to take a break from deadlifts and squats for about a month in order to allow that to heal. So it's really not productive or whatever to do an all-out strength training program when you can't do the two best moves for strength training. So I'm just going to switch to do some bodybuilding and use these heavier weights that I'm now able to do because of the Windler program on isolation exercises to build up some muscle to go along with the strength that I've developed on that program. Now I'm going to continue doing sort of 531 inspired programming on my bench and overhead press because I still can, and because honestly it's working so well for me on those particular lifts at least that I better not ditch that part of it. But for the assistance work and whatnot, I'm going to be doing more bodybuilding style sets. I'm not going to be training legs twice a week since I'm not doing deadlifts. I'm going to have to do a more intense back day to sort of give me something intense to do in place of that. Anyway, so I was really stoked about getting 225 up for one. I also got 185 for a set of 9 on bench, which is like a whole lot more than I normally would do. Here I am just running a set after that with 60 on incline dumbbell press, which normally would be heavier than I would expect. So today I just kind of went with that theme. It's like some days you walk in the gym and you are strong as hell. That's just the reality of it. You pick up weights. I mean, when I picked up the 225, I thought that maybe it was a mistake, and then somebody forgot to put one of the plates on or something. It's really what it felt like. So, I mean, as a result, I just went heavy the rest of the entire day. When you have it, you need to use it. When you have it, it's time to go hard and heavy. It's time to pick up everything in the gym that you're able to pick up and just make it all about that today. When you don't have it, you don't need to do that. It's going to take you backwards. It's going to ruin your confidence and everything else. Today, though, my confidence was there. I just gave myself permission to try everything, including the set of 90 on curls. You know, normally 90 on curls I know is a stupid set. I'm not going to get much, if anything. Usually, I don't think I've ever done it, honestly. And this time I got 2 pretty damn hard-fought reps. Went for the 3, and it was not there. But, you know, normally I can't even mess around with 90s. And honestly, I haven't done curls over 50 pounds on a barbell in several months because I've been mainly doing strength training. So my strength on barbell curls has gone up significantly while abandoning the exercise. That's interesting. I also dropped the weight down and did some clean reps because honestly a set of 2 for 90 on barbell curls is not really training much of anything other than my ego. But it was fun to see, if I was able to do anything with that weight and to maybe prime my body to be able to do more sometime in the future. Even went pretty heavy on some. This is probably like my 12th, 13th, maybe 14th set of chest. So here I am with the 70s on dumbbells. Normally I wouldn't even attempt this late, but today is that day where we're just going to try everything. Too heavy, like normally this is like this blown out might grab some 55s or something and crank reps, but today's order of the day was to go heavy. Now, ultimately I did then drop down to 55 and do some serious reps because you do got to get your work volume in. You can't just go in and play with your ego and stroke oneself the entire time you're in the gym. You have to actually do work so that next time you can do even better. But got some clean reps in. Probably did 14, 15 sets of chest. A whole lot of sets, way more than I would do under Windler 531 programming. This is a bodybuilding workout, differently than that. I was also running pretty low rest times between sets. I did do like a heavy set of every exercise where I would do like, one set where I wasn't really going for a very high number of reps, maybe 6. But the rest of the time I was just trying to use comfortable weights and really crank a lot of volume through the rest of the workout. But right now I'm just stoked, high on life about that 225 bench press personal record. Those of you who lift all the time know how important making progress is in terms of motivating you and keeping you confident about future lifts. So that's going to really help me going forward in trusting that the process does work, trusting that spending the time in here in the gym actually does do something for you, especially when you get to higher levels of strength relative to your body weight. I'm 163, so like when you get pretty high levels of strength to your body weight, you kind of have a difficulty with ever going up any further than that. It's pretty slow, the progress. So this is a good day